Hey, what's up, guys? This is Tyler from The Cora Show. Today, kind of different subject. Welcome back, by the way, second video of the week. Hit that subscribe button so you never miss a Cora Show episode. We talk about Electroneum on this, series, The Cora Show. You don't have to worry about gaming or movie little notifications popping up. We changed channels from Podcast Now to our own here. Just got a little message. Today we're going to be talking about the coronavirus and how I feel it may help or hurt, or both, Electroneum. I'm not going to go into like any of the, how many cases. Like I'm just looking now in the U.S. 2 more people in Maryland have it. I think I saw another state. I think it was Oregon. Yeah, Oregon declared state of emergency. I'm not going to really get into whether or not I feel like it's going to get bad or if it's really not going to get bad or whatever. This is what I'll say. Whether or not it actually gets really, really bad, it becomes like a pandemic or whatever. Well, here's what I really believe. No matter what, doesn't that stuff, it matters, but for this topic, I think no matter what, economically we might have an issue. There's something in Vegas, I can't say it here, that I was told, and it's not good. It might come out publicly, I don't know. I know a bunch of different people at the gym that I work out in. I work out with Kevin from Counting Cars, it's on the History Channel, he knows a lot of people. We were talking some not good stuff I found out about here in Vegas. So I do think, not really locally, but locally in the sense of like all over. At least I'm just talking about the U.S. here. Locally, I do think, economically, I think it could be bad. So that's really all I'll say. Is economically, I think it'll get bad. So what does that have to do with Electroneum? A lot, really, actually. I'm not going to talk about like crypto in general. I don't know enough to do that, and I'm not going to do that. I'd just rather talk about Electroneum. I like Electroneum. I believe in Electroneum. What the project's about, what it's doing, what they've done, the success that they've had, will continue to have. That's what I care about. Okay. So that's what we're going to talk about right now. I think it will both hurt and help. So here's how I think it will. I'll start off with hurt. I think it will hurt Electroneum in the sense that, you can look at what's happening, like Bitcoin and all those. Sometimes it goes up, sometimes it goes down. It always does that, right? Lately, I feel like it's been going more down. I think this is how it would hurt ETN. I think right now more people are concerned about either getting supplies. Like it's kind of stupid here. I'm looking, I just typed it, coronavirus on Google. Here's the first thing I see. Women fight over toilet paper during coronavirus, panic buying in Australia. When you're dealing, and should they be scared? Maybe. I don't know. I bought extra toilet paper, but I didn't buy, I bought it because if I run out and then I go to the store and need it, and then everyone panic bought toilet paper, and then it turns out like, oh, everything's fine, it just kind of goes away because of the heat, or who knows, right? Then I go to need it, and it's like, oh, great, there's no toilet paper. That's why I got it. They're getting it because they're afraid that they, might get really bad. You can't leave your house. Am I right, or are they right? I don't know. Does it matter? Not really. In the end, what matters? One day you're gonna go to the store and they're not gonna have what you need. That's bad economically, right? But when you're seeing headlines like this, women fight over toilet paper. Usually, Black Friday, people are fighting over TVs. They're fighting over Tickle Me Elmos. They're fighting over toilet paper. So, my opinion, are these two probably into crypto? Probably not. Am I making fun of them? No. Are a lot of people into crypto? No, not really, actually. Maybe tens of millions of people. There's 9 billion people on the planet. Grand scheme, not many people are into crypto. Do I think crypto will benefit from the coronavirus? Could. Do I think many people will be looking into Electroneum, taking the time, and people work, right? They have life. the little time that they have in the day to like look into something. And maybe their stocks are going down, they're going up, they're afraid of the stock market, they're pulling money out of the stock market. Are they really thinking like, well, you know what? With this whole thing going on, I feel a lot safer putting money into a cryptocurrency. Let me look into cryptocurrencies. Oh, look, Electroneum. What are they doing? Oh, and then that whole rabbit hole. Or are they going to say, well, I took my money out. You know what? Maybe I'm going to hang on to it. Maybe I'm going to spend some on supplies just in case. I think that's a little bit more realistic of what would happen. So in other words, I don't think people, because of it, are really going to say, you know what? I got plenty of time now. I'm not leaving the house. I got plenty of time to look into Electroneum and figure out how to buy it. Am I going to go on KuCoin or whatever? Because a lot of people that they might be wanting to move from stock to crypto over this whole thing, they're going to have to figure out how to even do exchanges because maybe they're new to it or they are new to it. And then they have to learn about Electroneum, understand, well, the price is kind of low. Yeah, but what about their success? And then there's just so many things that they have to do. It's just not going to happen. That's my opinion. It's just not going to happen. So I think, and it was hard enough before there was, a panic or a possible reason to panic. So I think in a way it could hurt, where it's like, it's almost going to be like muted. Where if someone's going to say, I'm taking my money out of the stocks, I feel safer in crypto with this whole thing, I think it's going to go cashless. We're going to talk about that in a second as a benefit or a help. Things might go cashless. Maybe there's going to be a cash ban because people are touching cash. Maybe they're sick, so maybe different governments are going to say, you know what, no more cash, stick to card. If you don't have a card, you're going to have to get a card. No more cash. Possible. I'm not predicting anything. It's possible. Personally, I think I'll stick to card. I've been using it. I think I'm going to stick to it. Cash is so dirty. It's disgusting. Whether there's a virus or not, it's gross. So maybe there's going to be a cash ban. Okay. So they're going to take the money out of the stock market if they feel like it's going to crash the stock market. That guy's saying it could go down 40%. Good. It could go down 90%. Could go down 100%. You could just throw out numbers too. So it's like, okay, I'm going to take that out. I'm going to have my cash. I really don't want the cash, so I feel safer putting it in crypto. They're probably just going to put it in Bitcoin, if anything. That's my opinion. But, enough of that. So do I think people are going to take the time to look into Electroneum with a whole panic happening or, possible pandemic? Probably not. Now here's the benefit, though. Here's where it could maybe help. You got to remember, what has Electroneum done so far? If people are going to be losing jobs, they're already talking, which I feel like maybe it's a little early, maybe they know more than they're letting us know. They're talking about like shutting down schools, possibly shutting down some businesses. They're talking about all these things. How are you going to get paid? Maybe you're a marketer and you do logos and stuff for this one business, right? Or maybe you're a contractor and they're like, okay, well, we need you to come up with an entire brochure and that's what you're going to do. Yeah, and then you get laid off because we have to be shut down because we're interacting with too many people, or who knows what's going to happen in the next 5-6 months. Then you go on Fiverr and you have all this competition. Maybe you're going to find any tasks. Maybe something like that will find any tasks and say, hey, you know what? I was already thinking about trying to get some crypto, just like I was just saying, right? Maybe they're going to take their stocks out or whatever, put it in Bitcoin. Well, I was already going to do that, but this is a freelance site. I actually can make a decent amount of money on it. And the cool thing is, I can earn crypto by doing it. And so now I'm doing that. Now I'm getting the crypto like I wanted to. I don't got to worry about figuring out exchanges and all that stuff. I can literally just earn crypto and keep doing the work that I'm used to doing. That's a benefit, right? And remember, any test is worldwide. So that's a good thing. Seeing that, the app, all the people using the app, ETN rewards. So I get to earn a little bit of ETN. And it's, if things go cashless, right? Cashless society, and you get to see like, hey, you know what? I get to pay my phone bill. I'm in one of these areas where I can pay my phone bill. Then you know what? Instead of doing Bitcoin, let me just do, maybe there's someone who's already into crypto. I'll just do Electroneum, and that way I can just boop and I can pay for my phone bill. I don't gotta worry about it every month. I already wanted to start to move into that direction, where it's like I pay with card, I pay with or I have crypto or whatever. There's a couple different scenarios due to the whole cashless society type thing. I feel like if things did go cashless society, or countries did that, I think they'd be like, you know what, let's just start accepting Bitcoin because there's a lot of people that have, or cryptocurrencies. There's a lot of people that have it. They're already paying digitally. What the heck's the difference? This virus is going to slam economies, like I was saying earlier, especially locally. These countries are going to they're already hurting for money. They're going to hurt for money even more. And they might say to themselves, you know what? Let's just accept cryptocurrency. It's a way for us to get even more customers, right? To be spending money via crypto. If we recognize cryptocurrency and we accept it, maybe somehow, like taxes or who knows, however, I don't know how it's going to get. But if the country recognizes it and they say, you know what, we could even benefit from cryptocurrency. If the value goes up, it can help reduce the loss that we're going to have by canceling all these sports events. So there's all these different things, and it's like, well, you know what, ETN, it's digital currency. You can pay, soon local services. You got the top ups, electricity's coming, all those different things. So it's kind of, I feel like it might be in a good spot where people who will be seeking crypto or that type of stuff, they might say, well, that's a really good one because there's actually a use case for it. So you know what, I'm gonna put some of my funds into that because I actually can use it. Where the other ones, I really can't use it right away. I just feel like even business-wise, in all these different countries, remember, I'm not talking about U.S., all these different countries, it includes all of them, where unbanked people are and not. I feel like businesses might say, you know what, it's regulated, it's safe, I could get on board. There's a lot, there's Cellcard, that's a major company that's accepting it. I feel comfortable accepting it. Let's start accepting ATM. So that could happen as well. Obviously, there's so many different scenarios. Those are really the only ones that I wanted to talk about. So yeah, could it hurt? It could. Because will people take the time to look into it? Probably not. They're worried about fighting over toilet paper. But on the other side, you can say to yourself, well, if local economies are going to be decimated, and it's going to be hard for people to, even local businesses, to, maybe they're not going to take cash, or maybe the business will decide, I don't want cash, I only want digital payments, and hey, to make up for it, I'm going to start accepting cryptocurrencies to make even more money, hoping that it goes up, right? And to kind of reduce the impact of all the loss that we've had. Maybe it's like bars and there's no sports, so what are we going to do to make up that loss? Well, if we accept crypto and it starts to go up, that makes up for it. So in that case, ETN does make sense for those businesses. More people will say, oh, what's that? Hey, I'm just going to download it. Hey, this is really cool. I can do all these things. Okay, you know what? I was already going to take money out of my stocks. Well, let me put it in this instead of Bitcoin. That's a possibility too. So there's definitely ways that it can hurt. It can help. Both. I don't know. What do you guys think? I'm curious what you guys think. It's an interesting, bad situation. We'll see what's it's going to be happening in the next couple of weeks and months with this whole virus. I hope it doesn't get bad. I think it will economically. I don't know about the other. I'm not a doctor. I'm not into this to really tell you. I'm not going to tell you any of that stuff. Do your own research on it. But yeah, let me know in the comment section below what you guys think. Will it hurt? Will it help? What do you guys think? I'm curious. Okay, so stay safe, stay healthy, and I will see you guys next time. See ya.